Where's my sub counter? Come on. Shit won't load. Oh, there it is. Okay. Choose a filter, huh? Mr. Meow. Good morning. Good morning. So the sun come up today. That's when you're supposed to be up. Normal hours. So let's do my makeup. In case I see somebody I know today. I don't want to cheat them out the experience. Is that okay? Came out bad. I mean, this isn't ideally what you would actually want to use to paint your face, guys. Looks fine. So come on now, subscribe. Get ready with me. My makeup routine. Nobody wants to look at you. You grown up baby man. You 50-year-old man child. Nobody wants to look at your big baby face. Okay? Respect quarterbacks that use face paint, baseball players that use face paint, but not old geezers like you. Nobody wants to look at your big baby face, okay? I'm just saying. I've seen a lot of punk bitches your age, okay? Don't be one. I'm not one. So, drinking my breakfast beer. And there's no comment. Thank you. No comment. Good game, easy. I just lost a sub, so we hit 1634, but it says 1633 somewhere else. My hoodie, that's for outside. Hey neighbor, welcome to my neighborhood. Sure is nice to have you as a neighbor. Fuck Fred Rogers. Bob Ross. Listen to the radio. It's 8:01. What are they talking?
Complimentary gifts with qualifying purchase. See all Thermador appliances displayed beautifully in live working vignettes at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill and at friedmansappliance.com.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Now through November 16th, new Comcast Business customers can get started with 150 megabit internet plus security for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card from a qualifying gig package. Call today. Restrictions apply. Requires enrollment in paperless billing and auto pay with bank account. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to ggez. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with ggez.
With ggez, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, ggez helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Don't use if allergic to ggez. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about ggez. Visit ggez.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more. Natural disasters happen every year. Fires, hurricanes, tornadoes. And with that, your most important moments recorded on VHS, camcorder tapes, and 8mm could all be gone in an instant. Cherished moments like your wedding, baby's first steps, family trips to Yellowstone, lost. Enter Legacy Box. Digitizing your old media with Legacy Box protects your irreplaceable memories from the threat of natural disaster by digitally preserving them onto thumb drive.
Good news from the Kosovo Reddit. Russia recognizes Kosovo and is granting visas, and the visa requirements for a Kosovo passport are now available. Kosovo residents can stay 365 days in Russia without a permit. Russia officially recognizes Kosovo, according to the Kosovo Reddit yesterday, which is something I looked at just randomly. What is happening right now? People in Kosovo are fleeing to Russia. Serbian double agents, most likely, who know that you're going to have to give up on your Kosovo invasion and return. So no sleeper cells. All the sleeper cells, they deserve more than returning to Serbia. They now have permission to go back to Russia. What about Azerbaijan? That's a good question because Trump has made his biggest claims about future infrastructure besides Gaza City, which is going to be a resort like Disneyland. Good job with it. Gaza's getting Disneyland, okay? Azerbaijan's not getting Disneyland. They're just getting a road to Disneyland. You can now get on the road and go to the Gaza. That's what's up, guys. The Christians of Armenia are no longer going to block the pilgrimage. Trump says he's doing big things. He hasn't done anything yet. It's all talk. But what's he got? Potentially 5 years to finish. I'm not gonna rush, guys. Give him just enough rope. He's got just enough rope, okay? I grew up with Armenians. Everybody in LA, whether they like it or not, they're like, "Is that Mexican?" No, that guy's not Mexican. That guy's Armenian. Everything for them. Is it jobs for them, women for them? Make sure that they get to live their life. Those Armenians get to live the very best life in Los Angeles. That's all. It's all for them, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just a guy from LA. LA's not for people from LA. It's for international foreign exchange students. All these Armenians going to UCLA. Glendale City College. Pasadena City College. Okay? Pasadena, right next to GCC, PCC. You get your GCC, you get your PCC. Armenian women, their job is to make sure their men are not single. You have this entire industry of Los Angeles of women who are secretly just trying to hook their brothers up, and then you have the rest. Then the rest of the people like actively block, trying to prevent happy marriages. Let's look at the Armenian divorce rate real quick. I mean, the people are literally called army. These army people. We are looking at Armenian divorce rates on a Tuesday. Yes, that's right. The divorce rate in Armenia has seen a significant increase in recent years. It's 1,000. What is it? I mean, these are numbers. 294 divorces out of 1,000. They got a 29.4% divorce rate. And they're talking about, it's going up, man. That's a low ass divorce rate. Okay? Only 29%. They're still whooping our ass. They're still whooping your ass. Okay. Trump with his orange makeup, guys. I want to be orange too. Does this shade of orange make my skin look orange? Fuck Republicans. I fucking hate Republicans, and I'm not even a Democrat. You can't put that shit on me, bro. I vote for Obama, but now I'm unregistered. I'm not a voter. I'm a retired U.S. Army. But my shutdown started a long time ago, man. My shutdown. Shit, bro. It's been over 20 years since I shut down. My shutdown. You talking about my shutdown? You with government on 21 days, man. I'm on 21 years. Got me on shutdown. Okay. Yeah, Moto Toad, right? Okay. After Afghanistan, I don't work for just anybody. Okay. No, I don't work for just anybody. Check out my cred filter. Here's the cred. If it loads. So, Moto Filter looks really cool with his plastic motorcycle helmet. I don't wear plastic helmets. We're Kevlar. Bulletproof helmets. Okay? Yeah, you're defending your Walmart kid size helmet, man. Defend that helmet, bro. Here, I'll show you my helmet. Okay, here's my helmet. See, when I was 15, I was given my helmet, okay? I don't know how old you are. Moto, I don't even think you're 15 yet, okay? I don't even think you're 15. So, Moto Toad says he's 32. I swear I looked at your kid. I've looked at your channel before, and I've seen. I see. Okay. You're the reckless parent with the full size motorbike, and you have. Sure, I see. Other people in your family probably ride, right? Yeah. 87 babies, huh? Almost a dragon. 1988. You're the dragon, right? So you were almost a dragon. Doesn't that make you a snake, bro? In 87, you're the rabbit. Okay, good. Rabbits are fun. Rabbits are fun. We got rabbits watching my show. I'm a dragon. I don't put up with other. Don't put up. We just look down on every other zodiac sign. We were, within the 60-day window of the dragon babies being born. The final dragon baby was born a day before the Super Bowl. So there won't be any more dragon born until 2036. 2036 is when I hit 60. That's when I complete my life cycle. See, I'm a fire dragon, and 2036 is the year of the fire dragon. That's my full, complete zodiac cycle. You think we won't make it to 2036? I'm gonna make it. Because I'm too mean. I'm too fucking mean not to make it. Okay? I like to laugh. I like to reel in shock at the young lifespans of professional wrestlers and football players. Everybody's gonna come save California in a civil war, bro. Even if Russia comes to protect the East Coast, we'll have Japan and China piling in on the West Coast. We're gonna push you all into the ocean. You have no high ground, bro. You got go live on the East Coast, real close to the water, because you're gonna be in it. You're gonna be in it. You have no high ground. It's against the laws of war to bomb mountains. So I can sit on top of a mountain and say, well, you can't touch my mountain. That's why all North Korea, all mountains. Montenegro, all mountains. Switzerland, all mountains. Mexico has a lot of mountains. When the Mexican-California War, that was a rough one. We had to go up into the mountains and whoop their ass. And their gunpowder wouldn't work. They had inferior gunpowder that got wet. Yeah, in all actuality, the Mexicans should have won that war. I got the 20% battery warning at the 23-minute mark. It's bullshit. Coked out of their mind. Where's my cocaine? I ain't got no cocaine. I don't even know if that's just real, man. That's just like, is it in a video game? Because I don't. Those white boys had me on crystal meth. That's the best line from Grand Theft Auto. That's all I get in meth. All I get is meth. They go, it's like cocaine. Canada versus America. Everybody's gonna watch, man. Everybody's gonna watch. I have to think. I want to think. I have to just thank Toronto for eliminating the Seattle Mariners. Ever since Nintendo wanted to buy them. Nintendo wanted to buy the Mariners in 92, but the Toronto Blue Jays won the World Series in 92. And now Pokemon is selling some French-ass map, like you can go to Paris. But the most important French city is Toronto. Nintendo is selling the wrong map. It's a TV wars, bro. It's TV wars. It's money wars. Okay, it's economic war. Ken Griffey wasn't good enough in 92. They probably got real close. Yeah, the Pilots. Yeah, 1968 Pilot fan. It takes a lot to cope. I mean, I feel bad. You have pity for Seattle, but no, fuck them. They beat the Texans last night. Another thing, you know, the Japanese have more respect for Texas than they have for you know. Final Fantasy 16 is a Texas adventure. Nobody asked Square Enix, please make Final Fantasy 16 like driving around Texas. Nobody wanted that. But not even people in Texas wanted that. Do you think Texas had extra fanfare? World of Warcraft started an update. Ken Griffey was a good Cincinnati Red, but he wasn't on the 1990 team. So fuck him. Big Chris Sabo fan. I got ADHD like Chris Sabo. Texas would like to just whoop some Japanese ass. They're all about whooping on that. We got that oil. Japanese has no oil. And I get reports that the Japanese people are not even indigenous. They stole the whole. It's a bunch of Filipinos thing. It's just a bunch of island. It's just a bunch of Chinese. The Japanese people do not exist. They have a fake history. They didn't own the entire island. They pushed out a bunch of white dudes. They had a bunch of white guys with beards like this down in Tokyo. That's the truth. It's a big 150-year-old cover up to show the Japanese history. They're not indigenous to their own land. It's sad. Japanese people, they ain't from Tokyo. They ain't from Tokyo, bro. No, they ain't. They ain't from there. They lying. Japanese people always lying, bro. They fucking always lying, bro. Japanese people always lying. Okay? They lying. They belong on the boats in the islands, and they don't have no land. They stole that shit from a bunch of white guys with beards. Okay. It's crazy. What am I going to watch on YouTube next? What am I going to watch on YouTube? Is there anything? It's Tuesday. They say Tuesday. Look, I stood up for the battle. This is why I stood up. So I could charge my phone and continue my episode. Gosh. There we go. My beard is starting to look like Sting, WCW Sting. There. Ironically, no indigenous island guys north of. We got their ass. We got that Japanese ass. We got all those Japanese gonna watch the World Series. They're gonna watch Shohei Ohtani. He doesn't paint his face. He's a punk bitch. He's a punk bitch to me. To me, he's a punk bitch, but to you, You can eat anything you want. I don't care. Mad trash it. Should I wrap? I said so much. Oh, so much was so important in 30 minutes. Should I wrap up the episode? 8:26. 8:26. 30 minutes in. What are the statistics? How many people tuned in? Let's see. '88 views. Okay. I'm not peaking. Is not like lunchtime on the East Coast. It's before lunchtime. Dude, I've seen a lot of dead ass channels get less than 88 views. As long as I have one person listening to me, I can tell you what I think. Okay, and I think I have a vastly different training background. My educational background is just completely anti-Japanese. I'm completely anti-Christian church. We get reports that China is locking up Christians. Yeah, the shoe polish looks good every day. What doesn't look good is pretending you're a 50-year-old baby. Okay? If you want to see your baby, if you want to actually see your mail, I look at the name on every package. If I pick up a package, I read who's it for, and do they really need it? I am New York. I will cancel the touchdown. I'll be like, illegal formation in the mailroom. Send this back to the owner. Return to sender. There you go. Yeah. Every time I see a birthday card, I make sure there's not a $50 bill in it, you know? Thumbs up. Dr. Frankenstein comes into chat. I'm an unregistered voter. The commander-in-chief is my commander. You know, this hat was a gift. Grandpa gave me, Grandpa in Russia. Okay. He gave it to me in 1990 because we had a big stock market crash in '87. And they took all the money, all the extra money they had, and they ran back to Europe. My grandpa went to Russia because he only deployed to France. He was in France for World War II. He never got credit for being in Russia. So he went back to Russia in 1990, picked up the hat. He got special order, of course. I said, yeah, get me one of those big furry Russian. So, been wearing the hat for 35 years, guys. My thinking hat, my thinking cap. So as I said, 88 views is my estimate. A reload, recheck. We're still gonna be sitting at 88 probably. 90. 90! Just like the year I got my hat. Ukraine can't win, bro. Ukraine the Ukrainian people cannot win unless they play like cowards, and we send them more drones. Drones are a coward's are for cowards, okay? Drones are for cowards. Every day Ukraine is shrinking. Every day Ukraine is getting smaller. And now they're gonna siege Sevastopol. Good luck with that. Good luck with finishing the Crimean War, but we already took Sevastopol. All right, we did take it again. Nobody from 1856 is alive, guys. The 1850s, right? Before the Civil War. They're all gone, okay, guys? We get to go stomp on their shit again, guys. You can't stomp on people who are still alive, okay? You can't go into America and touch our World War II vets. We're untouchable. We're untouchable, but until you realize that when they're all gone, you're going to have to rely on the Vietnam guys. Unless you're willing to be as loyal to the Iraq guys, and every single guy, okay? I mean, you be World War II, okay? But you have to get on. You have to get on that. You have to get the balls. Get the balls with the Vietnam guys, okay? You can't just suck a Vietnam dick. You gotta fucking squeeze the balls, okay? Because right now there's a bunch of World War II dick suckers talking about your grandpa. I want to tell me about your dad. Tell me about dad. Yes, my dad's balls. Tell me about your dad's balls. Did he have any? Did he join the army just to fight in Vietnam, or did he have other objectives? Like me, I have other objectives in the Balkans, but I fought in Afghanistan. That's why I'm not a punk retarded bitch like Gomer Pyle. Gomer Pyle was a good serviceman on a duty assignment with no comprehension of other FOBs. Forward operation basis. Good hit. Golf. Everybody in California wants to play golf. Why? California is not a golfing place. Palm Springs became the golfing place. And I used to golf out in Palm Springs 6 times a year. President Eisenhower's golf course at Indian Wells Country Club. That's where I used to go. I am the most dangerous man on earth. It's the only standard I want to live up to. And anything I can do to achieve that by collecting more information and refining the script, complaining to my congressman, whatever. That's the goal. Check out this. This is my brain chip. I don't have a brain chip installed, but I have copy pasted straight out of my brain chip. You can see what I have copy pasted. We watched Tampa Bay lose and Seattle lose yesterday. The Devil Rays did pretty damn good, except they can't afford a $60,000 roof now. Nintendo was looking at the network. They had a lot of information back in the 90s. Are you trying to buy Super Mario World so Nintendo can actually afford a MLB team? Because they still can't. They still can't even buy the Mariners, and the Mariners have never even been in a World Series. Oh yeah. Why can't Vince McMahon pay for the roof? Why can't TKO pay for the roof? With $30 billion in debt! As soon as they put a new roof on Florida, so Monster Jam. Was Ron DeSantis dressed up in drag? Is that what you're saying? No, that's a woman. Is it anti-drag law? You're not allowed to dress up like a woman in Florida? Let me tell you, I got this much beer. I'm gonna say there's 10 chugs. 10 chugs in my beer. So let's wash my throat. We're gonna count to 10 and I'm gonna finish my beer. Dude, they hate belchers. They literally hate my peoples, bro. Nobody's been more persecuted worldwide than the belchers, bro. My dad was a super genius when he picked my name. My name could have been Jake Ernest Belcher if I was born first. But I was born Ted Michael Belcher. Ted Michael. I'm Michael Belcher. Bed Michael Belcher. I mean, the Hebrew translation of my name, Ted Michael Belcher, is specifically Bed Michael Belcher. I love Jews. I love Israel. Israel belongs in Palestine. Sorry. Hamas had a tremendous tie game. They played to a. When you have a tie, you can still claim a victor. Both teams won. Congratulations, Netanyahu. You smoked those dudes, okay? But the Hamas, they still broke it even, and the score is tied. Trump said the fighting's over, so even though you might see smoke rising from the Gaza, I need more than just smoke, man. Trump's gonna disarm. Well, most of them are running around with nothing, so hey, you know, it's easy to say, hey, they ain't got nothing. How do you feed 8 billion people, bro? I like my butter, but I haven't had butter in a year. I don't know what butter tastes like. I forgot. I might never eat real butter again. And if I forsake buying butter because it doesn't, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't have a refrigerator. There you go. Hey, look, the Iraqi army, they came out to fight. Now, we kind of took that for granted. The Quran says fleeing from the enemy is a sin. You'll go to hell if you flee from the enemies. But the Christians are all about that, running for their lives and shit, you know. The Christians are all about fleeing. You know who else also ran from their fights? Macho Man ran from fights. If you actually watch a Macho Man fight, you'll notice the first thing he does is run away. He jumps over the top rope and he lands with 2 feet on the apron next to the ring bell. Don't you dare go there insulting the Macho Man. Dude, you never watched the Macho Man. You only heard about the shit he did. But I seen every match. Doe, and I get to type out dough. Okay, you ain't seen every match. You full of you liar. Why you always lying, bitch? You always lying. Why you always lying? Watch him jump the top rope. He didn't, and sorry, you'll take Elizabeth by the elbow and send her back to the locker room. I mean, I love Bundy, man. I love big fat dudes, okay? I might have a very small fetish for big fat King Kong Bundy, dude. If I was big and fat, dude, I want to be Bundy, bro. Okay. Okay, Papa Shango, I'll give him the credit for the house show circuit. Papa Shango was always at the events, okay? When other guys couldn't show up. I don't like all his gimmicks. Maybe it would have been cool if he was Papa Shango the whole time. I didn't like the Godfather or Right to Censor or Stevie Richards efforts. Okay. Papa Shango didn't last very long. He did a lot of repeat my house shows, non-televised events. Okay, so I don't get this. I wasn't there. I understand that these events happen and it's all about being there. And we can look at Cage Match Database to see who had the most matches. Jack Swagger dragging worthless ass Dutch Mantel to the ring. Nobody wants to watch Dutch Mantel or Jack Swagger. It's MK Ultra. What kind of Ultra? MK Ultra. Battletoad. I represent Battletoads, the best NES game. Violence, speed, intensity, frame perfect input. Watch my old rated Battlegrounds. I used to be in my prime as a gamer. I go into I'm a flag runner. I run the flag. I scored touchdowns. In rated BGs. I played at least 20,000 Warzone Cultures, and I scored at least like 60,000 times. I didn't spell it right, but when I play my game, World of Warcraft, I go out, I kill paladins, I kill druids, I kill priests, I kill hunters, I kill demon knights, I kill. All I do is kill players. I kill players in the fantasy realm. I play Shaman. I am still Shaman. I am still a Shaman. You do not take my, even though I do not play the game, I am still Shaman. Okay. Come on, sub count up. Come on, get the subs up. When I had a limited ability to play Diablo 3 in 2014, I played Monk. My best friend, Sean McBride, on his account, Scratchy369. Let's look at PSN. I'm gonna go into the PlayStation Network. territory. Let's see what my best friend has done on his account. Okay. So, PlayStation Network is not down today. I'll show you what I find. So I want to look at my best friend's PlayStation 4 profile. If I was in Pasadena, I would be logging in on and playing and coaching my friend. So we're going to look at PSN accounts. I want to make sure I get on the right website. So I'm on PSN profiles. This is now, I was on the wrong website. And now I'm going to put my best friend's name, Scratchy369. I encourage you to do this at home with me. I'm doxing my friend. I'm doxing my best friend by giving away his PlayStation 4 account name. So his name is Scratchy369. I'm excited to see what his last log on. I only check a couple times a year. Error could not be found. I spelt it wrong. I am assured that I spelt it wrong. How to spell Scratchy? It's not getting. Did he private his account after 10 years? I'm not getting the information. PSN, I give up. But his mom, my best friend, his mom accidentally posted a picture of him in a group photo. I've seen my best friend. That he's just mad that I want to go dying. I want to go. My best friend, I had this big drama in 2014 living in Pasadena. I told my friend I will happily deploy to Lebanon to fight and defend. And he's like, oh man, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong? You don't understand. I only got to Afghanistan because I'm suicidal. You have to be 1% suicidal to be deployable. Just type 1% in chat, okay? Dude. Everybody cares, bro. Everybody in the world is trying to stop Putin from invading Europe because Poland I don't know what my friend in Pasadena is doing now. Not talking to his own dad. So if you can't talk to your own dad, who cares what you... I lost my dad. My dad died in 2004. After I got back from... I could have gone and talked to my dad in Long Beach, but there was no nobody knew where Dad was. So my goal is to trigger the internet to investigate my dad. I want, if I became a big enough lolcow, if Keemstar or Boogie 298 or Wings of Redemption, whatever, at least they would investigate my parents, okay? Daniel Larson, everybody knows who Daniel Larson's parents are. But some people are like, they don't even know their own ethnicity, and I could be German, I could be a Jew, I could be a Spaniard, I could be a goddamn Serbian. There's no Larry in the family. And there's no legends of Larry Belcher in my family. Just George Belcher. Okay. No Larry in the family. Larry is a black man's land. If you go back in time to the 70s, you'd be like, they're really, Larry? Nobody uses that name. It's a cool name, good name. Larry, you know what the good name is? A verb. When your name is a verb, an action word, I would like to in my own lifetime to be successful on the internet I don't want to go to ancestry.com and pay a bunch, and I need to give blood to the Chinese. The Chinese will tell me if I was the rightful, I come from Tokyo, I am the white boy from Tokyo. Could be anything. Once you get the modern DNA results, the spirit of the fighting Irish are inside all of us. Okay. Even Vince McMahon is a fighting Irish. So I can fight like Vince McMahon. McMahon wasn't stupid. Vince is not stupid. He gets his inspiration from the Irish. So you may be confused why you like him or where he was schooled or some shit. Stephanie is sexy, you're right. But Stephanie is a little younger. She's born in 76. She's a fire dragon. Her birthday was a month ago. She turned 49. Off the top of my head, am I wrong? '49, born September 24th. So she'll be 50. She won't be 50 until after, basically next year. So everything 50, they'll have big 50-year celebration. To me, it's the same thing. I can accurately predict there are going to be a bunch of 50-year-old parties next year. Remember, DJ Khaled is going to be the number one. If you can get the complete, if you know everywhere DJ Khaled is going to be next year, of 76. Yeah. There's no better human being born in the year 1976 than DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled. Let me double check to make sure I'm not talking. We the best. That's why I'm concerned. We will win the world. November 26th is his birthday, which is next month. He's born in 75. I get confused. Yeah. No, he's a 75. Scratch that. He's still a 75. He's very late 75. Some people can't tolerate DJ. Like, I'm a modern kid. I like what kids like, right? I mean, I'm not set in old ways. Of course, boomers hate DJ Khaled. Boomers, DJ Khaled. He's got so much beard. He would look good with face paint. He appeals to boomers because he doesn't use face paint, but he has enough exotic facial hair to entice people with white beards to grow black beards. Like, there's no way he paints. At 50 years old, if his beard is completely black, he paints his beard. Now, I'm currently wearing a Sting beard. This is exactly like WCW Sting. I could easily just, I spelled paint wrong. But it's more likely that DJ Khaled uses face paint. And Trump uses orange stuff. He puts orange stuff. Okay. See, Trump always shaves because the hair would be fucking orange. Tag team matches are good. I was watching a 4-on-4 today, and there was somebody getting smashed in the corner every 2 seconds. It was like the Mexicans were rotating the ring and you hit one guy in the north turnbuckle, and you put 4 people in every turnbuckle, and you hit them all. Man, this match, I saw this match. I saw a match today. I mean, I'm still watching wrestling. I was watching CMLL, which is not AAA, right? And CMLL still puts out matches. It's crazy. Arena Mexico. It was a match from. It was the Psycho Clowns. I mean, I mean. It was a Psycho Circus match, right? Spelled it wrong. They were in good spots, man. It was incredible. Wrestling is still good, but it's still perfected in Mexico. It was it was a 3-on-3. I don't know how they got extra guys in the ring. Murder Clown. I spelled it wrong. I almost spelled it right. The Murder Clown, dude, he's still the best wrestler. Okay, let's just play the Murder Clown theme. I don't know if YouTube has it. Yeah. They want me to watch wrestling, but I'm allowed to watch the filter doesn't even work on his ass. This laptop is loud.
Manía 29, el máximo evento de la lucha libre en México. La batalla estelar, máscara contra cabellera, Psycho Clown.
Psycho Clown.
Por el megacampeonato AAA, Kenny Omega contra Andrade.
Kenny Omega.
Muchas más, este sábado a las 11 por Azteca 7.
Bueno, por favor, presenta a nuestros invitados de honor, mi querido Rafa.
Primero, el recién desempacado César Castro, pero realmente...
This is a press conference.
La fuerza destructiva más grande...
La fiesta empieza cuando la empresa dice, la fiesta empieza y termina por otras empresas. Yo vine aquí a poner orden en la lucha, porque los payasos como...
I don't understand what they're saying, man. I don't understand. That's what I like. I don't need to understand. I don't need to understand. Let me spell this shit correctly. Murder clown. You want to drop it? Pretend you speak English. Let's speak. You put murder in every sentence. Else this channel will quickly become a murder clown channel. At any moment. Full wrestling match: La Parka versus Psycho Circus. I mean, wow. How you like me now?
Ultra suave, solo 29 calorías. Vamos a correr. Mantente en el juego con Make It One Pro Zero.
How you like me now?
Así lo son.
Estaban abucheando los Psycho Circus y ahora ya se escucha el apoyo. Es que es un duelo de ídolos contra ídolos.
Totalmente, cada quien en diferentes épocas ha marcado historia. Evidentemente Murder cuando inició los Psycho Circus, con el paso del tiempo se une Dave, el más reciente que se une Hispanic. Del otro lado Aerostar, de lo original Real Fuerza Aérea, un hombre que también fue a lucha under, nos marcó una historia, estuvo recientemente en Worlds Collide, en Liga Hamburguesa este año gana el Rey de Reyes, La Parca en esta nueva era haciendo cosas espectaculares. Prácticamente tenemos a 6 idolazos sobre el cuadrilátero.
Así es, y con este castigo que está logrando la futura leyenda, el nombre One Name the Clown está enviando sobre las cuerdas. Ya se quitó del golpe de antebrazo. Y ahí está. Ahora va con esta agilidad de la que ha demostrado durante toda su carrera en estar. ¡Qué codazo para mandarlo contra la lona! Y a seguir con este mismo camino, lo que estamos viendo por parte de Aerostar, pero ahí es el poderío que tiene Dave the Clown.
Hace poco leí una teoría conspirativa.
¡Ah, caray!
Que Aerostar es inmortal. Que es como Peter Pan.
Es que
no crece, o sea, no crece en edad. Sigue teniendo la misma facilidad con el pasar de los años.
Entonces AAA es el mundo de...
Exactamente, o sea, mira lo que hace Aerostar. Lo vimos precisamente en Worlds Collide, lo vimos este año en Lucha Libre.
Worlds Collide.
El año pasado lo vemos en triple. Facilidad, primera, segunda, un muertito hacia atrás. ¡Qué manera, qué perfección de hacerla! Ni siquiera te da el tiempo de poder voltear cuando ella está volando.
Siendo el último personaje, como él lo ha dicho, creado por el licenciado Antonio Peña, y ahí está mandándolo sobre las cuerdas, tratando de detenerse a Aerostar, pero para allá va el ataque.
Worlds Collide 1 month ago. That was 2 months ago in LA. So it's about 49 days ago. Tokyo Bad Boys. I don't know who these Tokyo Bad Boys are over here. I mean, I really haven't watched Tokyo Bad Boys. But hey, it's a, you know, fuck Japan, up the ass. You got the tight ass. So it's that fun size ass, the fun size ass.
Señoras y señores, aquí en el Show Center Complex siempre nos han dado grandes batallas y hoy regresan los Tokyo Bad Boys. Kento, Takuma y
It's Tokyo Bad Boys. And the clowns.
El momento más grande ha llegado. Porque aquí está.
Psycho Circus.
Que vienen a poner la fiesta en todo lo alto. Porque si te subes con los Psycho Circus te paseas. Presentamos a los actuales campeones del trío de lucha libre AAA. Con ustedes desde Teotihuacán. El gigante que vuela, Murder Clown. Y ya,
Murder Clown.
Ellos son los Psycho Circus. Psycho Circus. En nuestra siguiente lucha por el campeonato mundial de tercia.
Did all my filters pop off on these guys? We got 3 filters. Are these the guys that I'm missing out on? I don't know. Check these guys out because they're independent. It's an independent act of the Psycho Circus. Guys, they're just currently working with the Psycho Circus. They got all pimples. They got that meth face. They got that zooted California Yakuza or some shit. Tokyo Bad Boys. I'm hyped. I think I'm hyped up for this. I want to watch it without you. I'll give you, I'll tell you what I think later.